Hello, this is Brian. Today is Wednesday, February 12th, 2020. I am at the San Juan Trailhead, the newer San Juan Trailhead at the back of Blue Jay Campground. Yes, I'm here again. Let me just get this off my camera. It looks a little oily there. Yeah, I'm back again by Blue Jay Campground. For me to come here this often tells you one thing: I really love it here. But I was gonna try to go down this service road to spotlight a video on this beautiful Oracle oak, a hybrid between interior live oak, Quercus wislezenii variety frutescens, and black oak, Quercus kelloggi. I was going to try to do a spotlight on trees on that, but this area is also closed off. So I was going to try to come here a couple times to do that. First time back in October, it was kind of late and I didn't really have enough daylight to get to it, but now it's closed off altogether. Not just for driving, but also for camping, and apparently even just for walking. So I try to be respectful, so I guess that means I'm gonna have to leave it alone. But this is another San Juan Trailhead. The other San Juan Trailhead is right near the entrance to Blue Jay Campground. This one is towards the back of Blue Jay Campground. There's some campsites over here. The reason why I wanted to come up here again was to spotlight the Oracle oak, Quercus moreus. However, again, that did not pan out, and I am not going to risk getting in trouble to do that. I try to do the right thing. You know, you live and you try to do the right thing. But this is the actual San Juan Trailhead here. This is another San Juan Trailhead. So there are two San Juan trails that eventually meet up, I believe not that far from Sugarloaf Peak's base. Now, I hiked from the other San Juan Trailhead towards the entrance of Blue Jay Campground back in October 2017, when I did a hike all the way to Old Sugarloaf Peak and Sugarloaf Peak that are real close to each other. I believe going from that, and we'll add some mileage, I believe coming from this way would be shorter, because you kind of go around about way to get to your destination. So I'm just going to walk a short distance, just kind of show you what the San Juan Trailhead looks like at the back of Blue Jay Campground. You see, like the other trailhead spot, it's quite lush. It's beautiful here. We're kind of in a mix of coast live oak woodland and chaparral. And we just got a nice, beautiful assortment. We got, I believe this might be Quercus acutidens. I want to say this is Quercus acutidens. I don't think this is Quercus berbertifolia. I guess to tell the difference between the two, you kind of need to have a good lens to look at the hairs underneath the leaves of the scrub oaks to be able to tell which is which. And I don't think I have the equipment for that. But yeah, this is beautiful over here. So yeah, to tell the difference between those two, you got to look at the hairs, and I got to remember what translate to what species. Well, Quercus acutidens is apparently a hybrid between different types of scrub oaks. Quercus berbertifolia is a stable species. So I want to say I think Quercus acutidens has Quercus berbertifolia and Quercus Cornelius Muelleri, but I'm not sure. Not too sure about that. Well, this is something interesting here. This is a plant that's very rare. Extremely rare plant, actually. Only found in a few scattered spots in Orange County, maybe western Riverside County, and scattered in San Diego County. This, folks, is the San Miguel Savory. This is Clinopodium chandleri, used to be known as Saturea chandleri. Delightful minty plant. It's in the mint family, the Lamiaceae. So, and another thing about the San Juan Trail, rare plants. And I remember seeing quite a bit of it in Blue Jay Campground, along the Falcon Trail near Falcon Group Camp, and it's scattered along, I guess, apparently this portion of the San Juan Trail, and the other trailhead. I remember seeing quite a bit of it along there. I can see more of it off underneath here, underneath the Coast Live Oaks. So, and then of course we got our common species. Got Toyon Heteromeles arbutifolia, highly-leaf redberry, Rhamnus ilicifolia, and of course our Coast Live Oaks here, Quercus agrifolia, variety agrifolia, and we got, of course, scrub oaks, Quercus berbertifolia and Quercus acutidens. I'm pretty confident that both are here, because I think Quercus acutidens leaves are a little bit larger. I think that might. Don't quote me on that. I'm not an advanced, completely trained botanist. I'm kind of amateurish, but I believe the acutidens leaves are a little bit larger. And we got Garrya flavescens, pale silk tassel. Silk tassel, these little structures here, these will become the flowers in the spring and the fruits in the fall. We got a lot of cool stuff here. I think this might be a connector trail. I think sometimes these trails connect to one another. Because I remember when I took the other spot of the San Juan Trail back in October 2017, I was able to connect from, well, I saw trails that looked like they might connect to the campground. They might also connect back to the actual trail, but then again it kind of peters out here and you kind of lose it underneath the grass and the oaks here. So that's a beautiful place. We're about an elevation of 3,300 feet right now, give or take. Mostly probably probably a little bit more. Then we got laurel sumac in here, Malosma laurina. And this is another one that kills me here at identification. This is one I always mix up. This is Ceanothus, and I always have trouble telling Ceanothus tomentosus and Ceanothus oleganthus. This could be Ceanothus oleganthus, considering we are a little bit up, and I believe tomentosus is supposed to be more of a lower elevation shrub. So this might be Ceanothus oleganthus. Likely variety oleganthus. Supposed to have about 3 different varieties of Ceanothus oleganthus up here. Ceanothus oleganthus, variety oleganthus. Then you got Ceanothus oleganthus, variety orcutii, the San Diego variety. And then Ceanothus oleganthus, variety serratiatus, is called gym brush. And I don't know if I'd be able to tell a gym brush unless it had immature fruit, because whereas most varieties have well-defined fin-like crests on their seed capsules, gym brush won't. So I have to wait till I see the plant in fruit to be able to tell which one it is. Again, strikingly beautiful place. This is a botanist's dream come true. whether you're an amateur like me or a trained, educated botanist. I mean, most of my stuff I learned by reading and researching. I've never taken a botany class. I've never taken any class that deals with plants. A lot of the stuff I just learned by researching and going out in the field, seeing something, not knowing what it is, going back, looking it up. Usually I'm able to figure out what it is. But you come to the San Juan Trail, if you're into botany, you will love this trail. It's supposed to be, there are some other plants that are not super common here in Southern California. And right now we're in Orange County, a couple miles west of the Riverside County border. If you continue further, closer, as you get closer to the Sugarloaf Peak area, the Sugarloaf Peaks, you're going to see a population of, what was it, Steerex redivivis, the Southern California Storax. It's a winter deciduous shrub in the Storax family, the Steracacea. It loses its leaves in fall, and I captured it in October 2017 when the leaves were falling off of it, and they kind of had a nice little bit of yellow fall color. And then one plant supposed to be near the base of the Sugarloaves called Picaringia montana variety tomentosa or tomentella. It's a variety of chaparral pea. Very rare, to my knowledge. Supposed to be near the Sugarloaves. So, yeah, you come here, you're going to find some incredible botanical diversity. And I believe I even saw a couple Engelmann oaks along the San Juan, the other portion of the San Juan Trail. I remember seeing something that looked like Engelmann oak, or it might have had some slight hybrid in it. Because hybrid between white oaks, hybridizing between oaks of the same lineage is common. But, and here's another one. This is, whoa, there's old goldenrod stock. It'll probably, yeah, it's setting up new leaves already. Solidago Vlutina californica. And we got southern honeysuckle. Yeah, this is Lonicera subspicata variety denudata, southern honeysuckle. So you're gonna see a lot of cool stuff when you come here. So, and like I said, I'm not taking the full trail today. I'm kind of in mellow, relaxing mode. So I'm just kind of poking around, shooting some videos, trying to see what's good in the area. Well, it's all good to me. I mean, it's beautiful here. And then of course we got manzanitas up the wazoo. Let's see. This is probably Eastwood manzanita. Yeah, that's Arctostaphylos glandulosa, subspecies glandulosa. I've even seen some big berry manzanitas here, and I think in the area. I think there might be some big berries around here too. I know there are along South Main Divide Road, but well, I'm just gonna go poke around, see what else I can get into, and then when I find another spot, I'll definitely shoot another video. And we've got a beautiful view towards Los Pinos Ridge and Los Pinos Peak, which is that up there. That's the actual peak area right there, a 4,510 foot summit. And video probably won't pick it up too well, but up on those surprisingly south-facing slopes, there's a nice little forest of big cone Douglas fir, Pseudotsuga macrocarpa. Always wanted to get to those. Well, the trail to Los Pinos is closed. As you see there, that's all that closure there I was pointing out earlier is part of the closure, so going there is not going to happen. I guess even the Hot Springs Canyon Trail, I was going to try to do a cross-country climb up one of these slopes one day to get to some of those big cone Douglas firs. I would love to get to those, but I'm pretty sure that's all off limits. But this is Brian, or one of my little nature videos, I guess, and I'll poke around and see what other kind of interesting things I can find, and maybe do a spotlight on something today. See you in the next video.